Guys, main man here, Double H, Half-Hour, trying to live, trying to exist. Guys, we're coming at you for this Confederations Cup smackdown. So what is it, right? So this, we're not going to be focusing here on Russia. And Russia, the hosts, again, very disappointing, extremely disappointing. Back Euro 2016. They didn't even get out of the groups. They were pretty horrible. I believe they actually finished there. They finished the bottom of their group. And again, planning for this hasn't really gone well because dealing with a lot of injuries. Zhagoyev is out of there. Berezutsky, I believe that he's retired from football. And I'm looking at the name here, and the only guy I know is Yuri Zherkov, who is 33 years old. And this is just all unknown names. But I think that can work for them. They're playing in front of their home crowd. They're playing on a home soil. And I think for a lot of these Russian boys who are unknown, people don't really know them, this is time for them to stake their claim and say, you know what, we can represent our country out there. So obviously Russia, their first game is against New Zealand. And what I want to see here from Russia is confidence. Enjoy yourself. Be brave. And I think the worst thing they can do is be inhibitive and not use the crowd, because the crowd is going to be 100% behind them. Putin may be there. So I think what I want to see from Russia is offensive football, players trying to take men on, pressing, and always trying to move the ball forward. Again, it may not work, they may lose the ball, but what you want is a positive outlook. I don't want anything defensive, second-guessing, sideways passes for Russia. Enjoy yourselves, play, because I know that Russians, they know how to play. They can really move the ball around. And I think for someone like a Zherkov, who is obviously one of the older heads there, I'm looking at it, yeah, Zherkov, I believe, yeah, Zherkov is the oldest person here. Yeah, so Zherkov, being the oldest person, he has to lead by example. And I think if he plays well and plays at a high level, everybody will follow him and play well. So, again, because what you always want for World Cups, you want the hosts to do well. I mean, that was why the Nations Cup was so disappointing, because of how disappointing Gabon were. So, for Russia, this is really about, because again, they are 12 months away from the real thing. And these tournaments are always very important because because it's not a friendly tournament. Okay, it's not a World Cup or like a Confederation Cup, or like a Copa America or a Nations Cup or a Euro, but countries still take this seriously. Like, around the last Confederations Cup, Brazil took that very seriously. As in, that Brazil-Spain game was a fantastic game where Brazil took it very seriously. So I think Russia, 100%, they should treat this like a World Cup team. So they should take this more seriously than any other team, because they're playing on home soil. And everybody's wondering that, first of all, it's okay, are they going to host it? Should they host it? But everybody will be wondering, how good is your football team? Because let's just forget all the politics and all the rigmarole. How good is that crack trying to smoke? So this is really a time for me just to say, how will this team look? What do they have to offer? Because, again, as I said again, it's important that the hosts do well, because the home crowd is not going to support a neutral the way that they will support their own team. And I think it's like a mental, psychological thing. It's nice, and it sort of gives, because it's almost as if once the host is out, the tournament loses something. It loses just that extra edge. And then the further a host goes, the more the tournament has that vibrancy. Obviously, World Cup will obviously be amazing with or without the hosts, but with the hosts, it has that extra edge to it. So for a lot of these Russian guys, this is your opportunity. Prove thyself. Prove that, hey man, no, we can carry this thing forward. We can carry the flag, and we should form the basis of the real thing. So when Zhagoyev and all these other guys come back from injury, the coach Cherchesov will say, look, some of these guys who didn't have a look in, they impressed me in this Confederations Cup. Nah, I'm going to put them ahead come the World Cup. So for these guys, this is your chance to be a starter at a World Cup on your home country, which is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.